Here we're going to sketch the graph of f of x, and f of x is broken up into two pieces. And the first piece, let's see, is negative 2x plus 1 if x is less than or equal to negative 2. So one of the things that's just a portion of the graph that will look like it'll be a ray. All right, so it'll be a dot on one end and an arrow on the other. And we can do that by, if we look at y is equal to negative 2x plus 1. This is in slope-intercept form, and we could use that to graph this. But notice that x is going to be the only values for x that we can input is going to be when x is less than negative 2. So this ray is actually not going to intercept the y-axis. So another way that we can graph this is just, we're gonna plot 2 points, and we'll start where, let's see, x is equal to negative 2. Let's see what that gives us. And we have y equal to negative 2 times negative 2. Get this negative 2 plus 1, and all of this will be equal to 5. So we have the point 2 comma positive 5, and we'll go here and plot that point. And then let's choose, all we need is 2 points, and we want a point that's less than negative 2, so we know that that's part of the ray that we need to graph. So we'll say x is equal to negative 3. So we have y equal to negative 2 times negative 3 plus 1, and we get 7. So another point is, negative, negative 3 comma positive 7, and that is here. Okay, so this, starting from negative 2, and remember all our x values are going to be less than negative 2, so everything going in this direction, and this will continue on to infinity. So we put an arrow there. So there's our array. All right. And because it says less than or equal to negative 2, just notice that's why I have this solid dot here right at 2, and we want to include all the points on there. So the second part of this is where it's going to be always, the output will always be a value of 4 if x is anything greater than negative 2 or less than or equal to positive 3. So notice that what we have here, all right, so for one endpoint, this is a segment down here. That's what this is going to give us. So it's just a segment in between negative 2 and positive 3. And so when you have y is y is going to be equal to 4, always equal to 4, and negative 2, x is, it is greater than, x is greater than negative 2 and less than or equal to positive 3. So one endpoint is negative 2 and comma 4. Alright, and this will be an open because we don't want to include, we can't include negative 2 at this point because it's already included up here, and then this will extend all the way up to where x is going to be equal to 3. Okay, so when we plug in the value of 3, still we're going to get a 4 because remember y is always going to be equal to 4, but because it's got this less than or equal sign here, that means we want to include, we have to put a closed circle here. Okay, so here's our segment. So this is the graph that represents this piecewise function here.